Mhm. Hi, Samantha. All right, we're back. First, just so everyone is aware, J-Ro went into my DMs. So that's fun. I will share that in the Discord later. Oh no, I think I have it saved already, so I can share it now. Oh yeah. Just gotta edit it down. Just wanna crop it. Guys, thanks for coming back. I appreciate you. Okay, we'll put that in the cringe channel of our Discord. So I get it put in here. There. Right, yeah. Trump is allowed to become a king while the government shuts down. Like, no, none of that's true. Mm-mm. All right. Thank you, Kristen. I'm so excited. Like 10,000 people. Wow. Yes, thank you for booping that screen up. I appreciate it. Get our day started. Thank you guys. John, go away. Why you keep going in the queue? I don't understand. Eddie, you're tired of taxpayer money going into greedy people's pockets? I am too. That's why I don't like the Trump administration. You're right. Just keeps robbing the American people blind. And yet nobody's waking up to it for some reason. Hi, Odd Thomas. Why do I shut you down? Because, like, sometimes I don't know where you're going with your conversations. And you already admitted that you voted for Trump, but you don't like him. I don't know. And you said, because I can't vote for a Democrat. That's silly. That's silly. That's cultish. That's not critical thinking. You have to vote for a Republican because you'll never vote for a Democrat. That's just silly. I think you can do better, John. With a foam sword, Phoebe. You know? That kid life. Jenna, can I explain the shutdown in dumb terms? Yeah, I can try and do that in a minute. See if this person loads in. Eddie, how are you today?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
Okay. How old are you and what
Yeah.
state did you vote in?
Say that again.
How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I voted in Florida, and I'm 69.
All right, I appreciate that. Why are you still supporting Trump?
The alternative was very scary
No, that's why you voted for him. Sure. He won now. Why are you still supporting him?
because he's trying his best to fulfill his promises
Like
to
what?
America.
Like what promise?
Everything he's done, he's promised to be when he was on the campaign trail.
Did he lower grocery prices?
Say that again.
Did he lower grocery prices on day one?
Did I always did supported him on day one? Is that what you're saying?
No. Did Trump you're saying that he is trying to do his campaign promises. On the
Yes.
campaign trail, he campaigned on lowering grocery prices on day one. Has he done that?
No, he has not done that because he found out that's a lot harder to get people to lower prices when there was $4 trillion stolen from the last administration that
What?
now we got to pay because of our dollar being depleted.
where was $4 trillion stolen?
Biden gave it to every foundation that put money in their pockets, put money in
Who
the
allocates funding?
Democrats' pockets for their future campaigns.
Eddie.
And
No, that's illegal. Eddie, who allocates funding?
who allocates the funding?
Hmm.
What do you mean? Who?
Like, okay, how many branches of government
Joe
do we
Biden
have?
allocated it with his
No. How many,
rubber pen.
Eddie, how many branches of government do we have?
That I do not know.
Okay, we have 3. We have the executive branch, we have the judicial branch, and we have the legislative branch.
Yes.
The legislative
You're
branch
right.
is
You're right.
Congress.
I wasn't thinking. Yes. Yeah, you're right.
So who allocates funding?
The 3?
No.
I don't know. I don't really know.
Congress. Congress holds the purse strings.
Okay, Congress does.
So
Okay.
Congress is the one who decides where funding goes, not Biden.
Okay. Well, where did the money go then?
It depends on what money you're talking about, which programs you're talking about.
So you're saying that there was no fraud whatsoever in the Democratic Party, as far as
Oh, I would never claim that. I'm not a Democrat. I would never claim that, but I would have to be shown where that fraud was at a significant rate, and that has yet to be shown. They just didn't like these programs, so they stopped them.
well, then what did Elon Musk do with some of these programs that
How much money did Elon Musk find?
not trillions but billions?
Was it?
Yes.
Supposedly.
So you're an independent? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
So am I. I'm an independent too.
Are you?
And I used to vote. I voted for Obama. I voted for Clinton. And I always went with the best person for the job. And at the time, I thought those 2 were the best persons for the job. So I was independent.
So
But now the Democratic Party scares me.
they shouldn't, because you're being lied to by the Republican Party. So Elon Musk in Doge only found 150 billion supposedly in waste, fraud, and abuse. Specifically, Elon Musk went after places that were investigating him. USAID had an internal investigation into Elon Musk's company Starlink. The CFPB, which by the way, the CFPB was a organization that took in more money than it cost to run it. So there would be no reason to shut that program down when it was making us money. But they were investigating links to his, that one might have been Tesla or SpaceX, I'm not sure which, were also investigating Elon Musk. He went after companies investigating him. This was not for fraud and abuse.
Okay. All right. Where you get your information?
So we had the internal investigators, what are they called? The inspector generals from USAID come out and say that they had open investigations on Elon Musk for Starlink. And he fired those inspector generals, those independent inspector generals.
Okay.
Like, this is all to benefit them. This is all to benefit his pocket.
So you believe that Kamala Harris would have made a better president than Donald Trump?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely. What is Donald Trump doing for you in your life right now? What has he made
In
better?
my stage of life right now, nothing right now. Nothing.
So he hasn't made
just-
anything better for you.
No, he hasn't. But
What's he doing there?
I still think he's the best person for the job.
He's done nothing. He's been there for 8 months and done nothing for you, and he's still the best option. The government is shut down right now, Eddie.
I
The
know, but
economy is on a
that's
downward trend, Eddie.
That's the Democratic Party shutting it down, not
Ooh,
Donald
really?
Trump.
What were the Democrats asking for?
They're asking for health for illegal aliens.
Show me that inside of the bill they proposed, Eddie.
Say that again?
The bill that the Democrats proposed, where does it say that?
Where does it say that? Well, I mean, I haven't done any research on looking it up.
So you
I
just
guess
believe what
there's
kind
so
of
much misinformation out there. You just don't know.
you right, but that's just why you look, right? So we have congress.gov, which gives you the actual bill, and you can either read the whole thing or you can look for specific words for the things they say. What news do you ingest? Like, what kind of news organizations do you watch or read?
I didn't hear what you said. You're
Sorry, what kind of news organizations do you watch or read? Where do you get your information from?
I watch CNN and I watch Fox, so I can get both sides of the story.
CNN is not both sides. I'm going to tell you that right now. As an independent, CNN is conservative, right leaning. But even then, if you were watching CNN, they would show you. Caitlin Collins has been really good about this, about talking about the fact that it is not written into the bill to give health care to illegal immigrants. It's not in there. They are lying to you, Eddie.
What was the reason for them to not close the border then? To get voters?
No, because they also can't vote, Eddie.
We've never closed the borders before.
But Eddie, they can't vote.
That part too. And even if they were able to vote, they would vote Republican because that's most of their ideologies.
So that
most of them are Catholic.
That was misinformation that
Yes.
the Democrats were giving illegal Social Security numbers and driver's license.
Yes.
Driver's licenses they can get. But specifically, so I come from a state where you can get a license as an undocumented immigrant, but it says not for voting. They are not allowed to vote.
So that was misinformation too then, huh?
It's not even misinformation. They are lying to you.
Lying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so who do you believe?
I believe the factual information that I have, which is the law that shows that they're not voting, which is the bill that was proposed by Senate Democrats for a continuing resolution to fund the government and keep it open, that has nowhere in there any information about allocating funds to illegal immigrants.
Well, to me, I think I think some immigrants are allowed to be here because of everybody's use of drugs that destabilize their country.
Right. And I would agree with you, Eddie. I actually agree with you on that. This administration doesn't. We have to acknowledge that we as a country have come in and exploited these other countries and forced them to immigrate here. And then we blame them when they come here for a better life. But I agree with you. I think there are people who do, most of them, a majority of them, just come here for a better life.
Yes, but these companies that hire them should do it the legal way.
I agree.
Of getting them a work visa, and do it the legal way so that people pay their taxes.
I completely agree with you, Eddie. I absolutely agree with you, but that's not what this administration is doing. They are not going after the companies who are hiring under the table and giving them either bigger fines or bigger restrictions. They're coming after the hardworking people. They are removing legal status from the people doing it the right way so that they can deport them. They are waiting outside of immigration hearings to detain these people.
Well, they could follow the Cayman Islands way, boy. I tell you, they make sure that people got their work visas and stuff before they come in their country. I mean,
Sure.
they should learn from the Cayman Islands, because I worked over there in
Sure.
the 90s, and
But we
they
do.
were really strict on that.
Sure. And they couldn't, but the way we do that again is to have Congress pass legislation for companies where it is harsher on them if they're not using things like we have, like E-Verify and things like that. They could do that, but instead they're going after the people.
Yeah, that I don't fully agree with myself either.
Hmm.
I feel sad for the illegal immigrant that all he wants to do is feed his family and live a normal life, living a life where you don't have terrorists in their country killing them.
Sure, I agree. So what I would ask of you, Eddie, is when you hear stuff on the news or you hear Trump say things, I want you to take your phone, if you happen to be privileged enough to have a laptop, but most likely it might be just your phone, and that's okay. If you hear a claim that they make, look into it. Don't just take it as truth.
Yeah, you're right. I guess both sides are just as bad.
They can be. They absolutely can be. One side is definitively worse. I think the Republicans are actively lying to you. Trump recently said at a meeting, he said, "Smart people don't like me." He is insulting the people who voted for him by calling them stupid.
Yeah.
And it's not
Well,
okay.
you think he's doing the right thing with hitting the drug cartels in those countries?
No, because we don't know that they were carrying drugs. That's why we do things like interdict them in the waters, right? We force them to come to land so that we can hold an investigation. We don't just drone strike people.
Well, when the boat was blown up, there was floating drugs in the water.
Do we know that?
Yes,
how would we know
yes,
that?
they showed video of that.
No, they showed video of debris. We have no clue what was actually on that boat because we didn't give them a chance. And actually, we have a woman who has come out and said that one of the 3 boats that was blown up by this administration illegally had her husband on it who was simply a fisherman. So we cannot just start unaliving people outright. We have to be able to investigate and charge them with crimes. We don't just get to blow people up because we want to.
Do you know the largest demographic who brings in the most rugs?
Somebody's talking to me.
Yes, Eddie. Do you know the largest demographic that brings in the most drugs into this country?
Couldn't tell you that.
White U.S. citizens.
I believe that. You talking about rich?
I'm talking
white
about, it
citizens?
doesn't give me specifications for what they make or what their pay rate is like. All I know is most white people are the ones bringing in the rugs, not the brown people.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody has the right to their own opinion, but
But opinions can be wrong.
yeah.
And opinions can harm the average American citizen.
You just got to turn everything over to God and hope God straightens it out.
God's not going to help us here.
God wouldn't want this, Eddie. So again, like I said, I just advise you when you hear claims, I urge you to actually look them up with factual information behind them. Primary sources are really important. But I appreciate you being civil, Eddie, and I'm going to let you go. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Okay, take care.
I want all
If you wanna
Trump
follow
support.
Jesus, read Jesus.
Also, I want all opposition to know I was quiet that whole time. I didn't yell.
I don't think
I
he
was
would have been
good.
able to hear if we did. So I think that's why, I was trying to,
I
wasn't
also
trying to
just-
coddle him, guys. But I don't think we were going to get anywhere with. I talk fast. I know that I talk really fast, and so I had to slow it down, or else I don't think Eddie would have been able to hear me. You were yelling
Also-
thick, I'm sure.
Also,
I have ways I handle things. It depends on the day.
to anyone in Monica's Discord, I just posted in the activism channel, South Carolina Senate Bill 323 is up for par. Even if you're not in South Carolina, email representatives, email the South Carolina representatives, call them. I just tagged everyone in it. Also, I do not appreciate the slander of me not spelling good morning properly, okay? Thank you.
The fact that they saved it in their notes or wherever they saved it so that they could do it to you every single morning.
You know, it's a new thing. I think at the end of the day, it's a beautiful way to start the morning.
I love it. No, I do like that. I just think it's so funny that they've been doing it.
I mean, he was scrolling through Discords. He's like, I thought you had a degree. I said, I do. He's like, you don't know how to spell? I said, I type fast in the morning.
Well, and then you were doing good and they were still mocking you for it. And then yesterday you did good D morning, so then they were right on you. It's like the
I'm
most
fine with
friendly
that.
bullying that
I love it. I love it.
let's see. I think I had some my freaking
Fonzie,
Chrome
I
isn't
don't
wanting to
hang on.
load this, but thank you,
Does-
Scarlett, for the 20 in the blue
She-
app with the little present emoji. Thank you, so
Scarlett
much.
is one of the best. I don't know how Scarlett found me. I don't know where Scarlett found me from. But Scarlett has been one of my hugest supporters to the point where 2 times in a row she has gone above and beyond my goal.
Yeah, no, she's wonderful.
Fonzie asked an interesting question. I don't know if the government shutdown affects general elections. I don't know. I've never looked into that. I'm looking that up right now.
The fine for crossing the border illegally is get deported. I would love to see that, RM. You can come
Where?
show me where it says that in the law. I would love to see that. And how it has to be proven and what process that requires. I know Jess, there was somebody in here who was asking, I hope they're still in here, I'm sorry, I know that conversation was long, about the government shutdown in kind of simplified terms. Basically, the Republicans want to fund it as is, the way the government is right now. The issue with that is it's basically the same proposal that they approved in March, right? The issue with that now is after March, they passed the big beautiful bill. Jenna, thank you. And they the big beautiful bill allows for the ACA, the Affordable Care Act, subsidies to expire in December. That is going to cause millions of people to lose access to their health care. It is going to cause millions of people to have premiums increased on their health care. And so Democrats don't want that to happen. So they are proposing a different continuing resolution than the ones the Republicans have that extends the ACA so it doesn't expire and also repeals some of the Medicaid cuts that are going to harm Americans. And the Republicans don't like that. So the Republicans are lying and saying that it has provisions in there to pay for health care for illegal immigrants. And that's just not true. It's not in the bill. I have the bill in front of me. I've had it ready because I knew we were going to talk about this. It's not in there anywhere. So now they're kind of pivoting to this idea of emergency care for illegal immigrants, which gets paid for when they show up. Don't know if you know, if you're a U.S. citizen without insurance, you also have your emergency services paid for at point of purchase. They usually will find you and bill you later. This is not new. But because of EMTALA, which was something that was passed under Reagan, they have to provide services for you to be stable. So you're just not paying at point of purchase. But we do that for everybody. To me, that's just being human, and you're not going to be able to repeal that. Like they would have to propose different legislation to repeal EMTALA. And so until they do that, them saying this is just bluster. And the fact that they're celebrating the government shutting down, like Donald Trump called it an opportunity today in his Truth Social. They're happy about this.
To the question about if a government shutdown can affect general elections, technically, yes. Election administration support and grant. It just depends. I would try to stay up as much as you can in local VA. You said it was Northern Virginia, so I would just keep up with what's going on there and your rep there. I didn't think about that. Also, you know who followed me when we ended?
Oh, God, who?
Fucking John.
I'm so sorry.
I ain't having a John segment. Not in my life. My live for the last couple days has been whenever I do a reset right before you go live, I'll sit and I'll play music. Mm-hmm. And they won't come up. Mm-mm. And it's just like, okay, so I want you guys, a lot of people are asking me for a playlist. I just pick random music. So.
Well, what's funny to me is then you'll do friendly time and we'll have like everybody up having fun.
And then everyone wants to come up.
Really? Who's going to have a conversation with 8 of you up there? Like,
I usually keep my lives very low and small at the beginning. Mm-hmm. I know some friendlies don't like that. But I keep it low and small. And then once time comes by, usually I'll bring up Manny and Blue and Chicky and other people constantly. Blue and Manny rotate out.
Good old Jack said, get a job, you'll get insurance. I don't think it is okay.
Most jobs don't even give insurance.
The American people to have a job to get insurance. There are people who cannot work. There are people who can only work a limited amount of hours. I do not think it is okay to tie healthcare into their job. That to me is slavery. That is slave labor in order to find some sort of benefit. I don't like that. I don't think that's okay, human to human.
Also, not all jobs provide insurances.
I worked full-time at McDonald's. They didn't offer health insurance.
I worked full-time at 2 daycares, and I never had any insurance offered to me. The last shitty job I had never offered insurance whatsoever, and I worked with children.
I worked more than full-time at McDonald's. I was there all the fucking time. I was a department manager. I was there all the fucking time.
So again, not all jobs offer...
Get a better job. See? There are some people who cannot work better jobs.
And then when you complain about people who work these quote-unquote better jobs, Jack, they still don't get paid what they need. Manny works at a salary job. You know what they don't offer? Insurance. A lot of places can't afford. Like, you guys are genuinely disingenuous.
Chris, thank you. Chris cleared out the rest of the goal. He sent me that last 30, saying congrats on 10K followers, that I deserve it and he loved me. Chris, I love you so much, friend. You're amazing.
I agree.
don't know how I'm so lucky to have met a person like you.
Justice, this is my job.
Yeah. I have to file taxes on this. I was just telling my husband about how I'm going to have to probably file taxes this next year. He's like, really? I was like, yeah, I was looking at, because I write down every time they pay me every week. And I'm like, yeah, I think between this and PayPal, I'm going to have to. And
The
then-
PAL Pay
I
should
need to
have
reach
all
out
the
to Bonnie. I don't know
transactions.
how that works with Venmo and Cash App. I think my account is tipped, so I might be able to write that off.
You can write those off
That's
if they're
how
set as a
Stripe works.
tip.
But what TikTok pays me,
I would I mean, PAL Pay should save that stuff. I know when I
Yeah,
filed
had
it
to
last
put in my
year.
form. They reached out to me. I didn't have to before, but now that I've received so many payments from TikTok through them, they're like, "Hey, can you put in your information?" So I had to do that.
They
this
also
year.
mailed me my tax form last year.
Yeah, so they'll either email it to me or whatever.
The websites you can read this stuff on is congress.gov, specifically if we're looking at the Senate bill, which is S2882, and then the House bill is HR 5371. That's where you can find all these bills. This is where you can also find all your other bill information. Because, like,
Right, yeah, and that's the thing too is I almost want to reach out, TB. I almost want to reach out to like a tax person, somebody who knows how to do taxes better. Because yeah, like what's deductible? Like, is part of my phone bill deductible? That's part of my work. Is part of my internet deductible? That's part of my work. Is part of like my microphone?
I didn't think about that. Wait,
It's part of my job.
I've only filed W-2s last year.
I don't want to do it wrong because you know the IRS does this really
They
fun
go,
thing.
wee!
They do this really fun thing when you file taxes. The IRS does that's like, hey, do this right or else, and you're like, you can't help me a little bit with that. They're like, no, you have fun figuring that out. Talk to a CPA. Okay, yeah, no, we'll definitely reach out.
Because I don't need to
thank you,
be
Unicorn.
caught by the earth.
Yeah, no, thank you. And I know that listen, I've been a stay-at-home mom and I have not worked for coming up on 8 years. So until this.
Mhm.
So I have not had to file taxes. And even before that, my husband would help do the like easy forms taxes because then I was like younger and we were working at things like McDonald's. It was really easy to do those things. But I know a lot has changed. Thanks, Trump. Since then, because of the tax filings, how deductibles, itemized, all the bullshit. So, yeah, it would be nice if I just had help with understanding how that's gonna look.
Free! Hi, Free!
I'm new at the stay-at-home mom. Are you?
I'm a stay-at-home cat mom.
Travis, how are you? Travis, are you there?
He said he was going to pray for us. I want to know which prayer.
Which one?
Which prayer are we doing?
Hold on, I'll get it.
Travis, which prayer are you going to pray?
Where are we going? What are we praying?
Which psalm? We can sing. We can sing a psalm if you want. Thank you, Free.
Fill out a Schedule C for your TikTok, $10.99. Okay. Which scripture are we going to? Where are we praying for?
Travis, you're up in the box.
Travis, you're in the comments still saying
You
Jesus
can-
loves you. Let's
You can
pray.
talk. We can hear you. What prayer do you want to do? I got a few prayers. I could say it properly, unlike Pete Keg's breath.
Which one are we doing?
Travis.
Travis?
The recovering Catholic in your pocket wants to speak, Travis.
Sounds like he's
Sounds like he's in a wind
helicoptering
tunnel.
too. So like, how are you in here? Luke. This is Luke 1:37. For with God, nothing will be impossible. Is that the one you wanted, Travis? Which one?
God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above within.
And when he has come, he will convict the world of sin and of righteousness and of judgment. That's John 16:8. Want to keep going, Travis?
Spirit lead me where.
That's enough Bible study for today. And amen. We said
Amen.
amen.
Being a
Body
Catholic,
up in a minute.
we used to sing all the time like that.
Mr. Trucking, how are you today?
Honk.
I'm doing all right. So you guys want .govs, right, for proof for source, right? .govs.
Not well, it depends on the .gov because some .govs are like
you
just
pull up
things
the
people say in
archives-
Congress. Yeah, like
If you
so.
pull
It
up the
depends.
archives, I'm gonna laugh at you.
So what would you like to cite?
I have a .gov that 1.4 million illegal immigrants have been on Medicaid.
Oh, okay.
What
what's that from?
website?
What's that website? I'd love to see that. No, tell me so that I can bring
What's
it up
the
on my
website
computer.
called? Give us. So there's this thing called a URL. It's at the top of your screen, right? Do me a favor and pull up the URL. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Amy.
That's why I said like .gov, right? And I was like, depending on if it's just somebody saying something in Congress.
Hold on. How do I share the?
No. Just
You don't
tell
have
the.
to. Just tell
what's
me
the URL?
Yeah, tell me the page you're on, and I'll go find it myself.
The title is One Big Beautiful Bill. That's what all I can tell you.
That's
What website is that? See, and this is where I say Trump supporters can't operate a singular device. The one thing that you can learn how to use that's not fucking rocket science.
www.whitehouse.gov.
fucking Christ.
You
There it
guys are
is.
genuinely
So
stupid.
that's some shit that this administration has said. That's
It's a
not true.
.gov. It's a .gov.
Did they cite where they got those numbers from?
It's .gov. That's what you guys
That doesn't
want.
mean that
Y'all
it's
want
true.
.govs.
That doesn't
You
mean
want
it's true.
.govs.
That's not
They're
doesn't
genuinely
mean it's true.
stupid.
So then did they
Dems
cite
will never win again. It's okay.
And that's all you can go
why
back
they've
to.
won every special election that they've had since Trump has been in office?
And that's all you guys
Every
have.
special election a
Yeah,
Democrat
wait till
has won.
midterms. Midterms are going to be great because y'all are going to lose your ass.
Sure.
You mean the
we've won every
special elections?
election,
The
but
special
sure.
elections where
So
Republicans
again,
lost?
I found it. They're citing fucking Breitbart.
Which one is it?
Here, I'll send it to you.
Okay.
I'll put it in live chat.
Okay.
They're citing Breitbart. Where's the proof of
Y'all
those
want
numbers?
.govs, there's your .gov.
That's not how .govs work.
1.5, you guys support illegals.
That's not
You far
how.
leftists
I'll even
support
open the Breitbart
illegals.
article that probably is going to give my computer some sort of disease.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Democrat messaging falters. Like, where are they getting their numbers from? Oh, let's see.
1.5 billion illegal immigrants is what you guys want, really? All right,
Where in
that's
the
cool.
Democratic bill is that listed?
That's
Have you read
cool.
the Democratic bill?
That's cool.
Have you read the
That's cool.
Democratic bill?
Yes,
You
I
know he
have.
can't read.
What's the number of the Democratic continuing resolution bill?
This man can't read. He has a picture of fucking Charlie Kirk.
What is the number
What
of
the fuck does Charlie Kirk have to do with anything?
What is the number, Mr. Trucking? What
I
is
like
the
Charlie
number?
Kirk. Who the fuck cares?
What is the bill number
Because
for
you
the
don't. Because
Democratic
you're a fucking
continuing
ignorant fucking
resolution?
leftist bitch.
Oh my God, Mr. Trucking, stop crashing out. I'm asking you a legitimate question. You said you've read it.
I'm not
So what is
crashing
the bill
out.
number? What's the bill
Y'all
number?
want to talk shit?
What is the? I'm
Like,
not. I
the
really am
dumb bitch
trying to have a
down there wants to
conversation
talk
with
shit
you.
about Charlie Kirk.
What is the? I don't know who that is. What is the bill number? What is the bill number?
Hold on just a second. Hold on.
If you read it,
And in the end, even Charlie Kirkland left.
Bitch, shut up. Nobody
Oh,
fucking cares
you know.
about your fucking
anyway,
dumbass.
so like,
Did I make
all
you
those
angry?
Kids, all those kids who died, I don't know who Charlie Kirk is. I don't care. I think we
So
have to
you
just get over it.
celebrated-
It is
so
the
you're
way it is, right,
celebrating Charlie
Olive?
Kirk's
It's just
life.
a
You're
fact of life,
celebrating
right,
Charlie
Olive?
Kirk's
We have to get
unaliving,
over
really?
it. We have to get
Yeah,
over
you're
it.
a
So where?
sick
What is
fucking
the?
individual.
What is the Senate bill number for the Democratic proposal for appropriation?
Oh, I ain't fucking doing shit for you anymore. Y'all want to sit there and fucking celebrate the unaliving
Hey, you know
of Charlie
what?
Kirk?
Celebrate
No.
anything.
No.
I'm moving on. We're not talking about that. I'm moving on the same way you guys do for school shootings. I'm moving on. So what is the Senate
But the
bill
dumb bitch below me
number?
wants to sit there and talk shit.
What is the Senate bill? I know all the children that unalived you don't care about. What is the Senate bill number for the Democratic
Nobody
proposal?
deserves to be unalived. Nobody deserves it.
You're right. So why don't we do
Children,
something about that?
women,
But we don't. So I don't
nobody.
care. Since you guys, it's a fact of life. It's a fact of life. We just have to get over it. We just have to get over it.
get
Some
over the
gun
fact
deaths
that-
are worth it to protect
that
your other God-given rights. That's what Charlie
Charles
said.
James Kirk.
Exactly.
So I don't care.
Exactly.
So what
But
is
y'all
the
are
bill?
celebrating it.
What is
Nope.
the bill? What is the bill number from the Democrats that they proposed?
How about you go fuck yourself?
I do that. It's actually very enjoyable. Maybe you should try releasing. Maybe you might feel a little bit better.
You
How
know,
about you go fuck yourself with a broken glass dildo?
he just releases dust, Monica. That's all he does, and he ran like a little pussy bitch.
Yeah, he ran. and kicked him
Friendly
out.
reminder, friends. In the end, Charlie Kirk did lean left, and that is the only school shooting that the Republican parties will ever recognize.
Okay. And what Breitbart is citing is also a
Sorry.
House Republican who claims that 1.4 million illegals will be removed from programs due to the requirements, but that's not true.
I didn't mean to piss him off that bad.
They
Mo.
have no
I'm
proof
sorry.
of that.
I didn't mean to piss him off, Mo. I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't know that he was dating Charlie Kirk personally, and so he was going to be so upset about a person he's probably never met in his life. I didn't know that was going to happen. But like we do with school shootings, we're going to move on.
I always just say the one last thing. I do believe, unfortunately, that some gun unalivements are needed for the Second Amendment. That was cited by the good old Charles James Kirk in
Is that his
April
middle
of
name?
2023. Yeah.
Oh. Why is
I-
it that all their middle names start with J?
I don't know. And the other issue I had is if you flip it the other way around, that person is also a PDF file. So it's kind of like, ooh. I just.
J, I don't know.
James Charles.
I don't know.
Sorry.
Anyways,
Sorry.
yeah, I don't know. I am not. I just don't know right now. It's not in my brain at the moment, so I'm like, I don't know what we're talking about. It's what happens sometimes. Like,
Oh, look, even that's how you know Breitbart was wrong, because you keep looking it up. And what was estimated wasn't unlawful immigrants losing their health coverage. It was lawfully present.
You should have seen the lady in one of the MAGA lives that freaking RJ went to, and I was being told that question if I was on a Democratic website when the title of it literally said congress.gov. Are you on a Democratic website? I'm like, it's congress.gov. It's
Thank
the
you, Pickles. I've got it.
It's the Congress.
Yeah, no, the
Um,
one guy who was like, that bill is lying to you, cracked me up.
That was so
The
funny.
bill is.
It's like the bill is lying to you. Oh, I see. I
Vicky,
see.
did
right
you make
here.
this?
What'd Chicky make?
Vicky, thick. He sent me this website. It's charliequotes.com / Oh, you wish? No, not you. He's like, I would have
Can't take credit
sold
for
that
that.
domain though.
For real, for real.
Yeah. Anyway, so TikTok will send you a 1099 if you've used any of your diamonds and exchanged it for coins.
Yeah, I've had to fill
You'll
that
get
out
it.
with them.
Yeah, you'll get a 1099 for that. As far as the blue app and the green app, you'll only get one if you've gone over, you've received over $2,500.
Okay.
Okay. And if you do, you'll be able to claim all of those as tips, right? I'm not sure exactly what the new tip law in effect,
Right.
HR1, whatever. As far as the PALs, I'm not sure how that one works.
Right.
'Cause
'Cause
I
that's like
didn't
what
make
the
enough on it
payments for TikTok are run through. So it's, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't make enough on it last year, so I didn't have to file anything from them. So, because they operate the same way. If you get over 25,
Right.
it's going to be that. But technically, the only thing that you'll have to claim as a business deduction is going to be, well, no, PayPal does send it out based off of like a 1099. But you'll be able to claim some of those as tips. You'll probably be able to claim all of it up to the max in all reality. Because that's what gifts are, they're tips.
Yeah, it's true. You'll use Trump's tips for your benefit.
Yeah, bro. It's
Yeah.
a fucking law. Why
Trump
should I
can
not
only
benefit?
offer the tip. What do you mean?
You guys talk about loopholes all the time. They fully wrote this in. I'm going to use it while I have it.
Yeah,
before
I
it
get to
expires.
get to deduct electronic tips, bro. What's wrong with that?
Just the tip.
Sorry, I'm actively cutting my nails.
I was like,
Did
I was
you guys
wondering what
hear
that sound was. Mr. Yelly McYell Pants is back in the month.
Which one?
Is that Peter?
Charlie Kirk's best friend.
Oh, Charlie Kirk's lover. Got it.
Yeah.
So, Peter.
Charlie Kirk had a beautiful wife and kids. He didn't have a lot.
And even
Anyway,
Erica
I don't know.
Church.
I don't know who that is. I don't really care. Just like school shootings, we're going to move on. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Because he's trying to clean up the streets.
Ooh, what streets?
Well, I'm originally from Memphis, and that place is a damn ghetto.
What's wrong with Memphis?
What's right with it?
What's wrong with Memphis?
I mean, at
So
least
can
you
I
admit that it is a city in a red state. At least you can admit
Can I
that.
actually
Yeah,
ask
with
a
a
different
with a
question?
Democratic mayor.
And what has the Democratic mayor done bad?
Hold on, guys.
Hold on, yeah.
I want to
And
actually
have you
ask
been to
something.
Memphis? Man,
Peter.
Memphis was the #1 most
Peter,
dangerous
wait,
city
hold on.
per capita
Peter.
in the country.
I want you to tell me something here. What makes a city a quote ghetto?
Have you been to Memphis?
What makes yes, I have. What makes a city
Then
a
you already
quote
know.
ghetto? No,
Then
I
you
need you
already
to
know.
explain it to me. What are we looking for that makes a city a GHETTO?
You cannot drive down the interstate without getting shot at. You cannot walk down the
What?
streets in Memphis without getting shot at.
Really? I must have like dreamt through the entire time I drove through Tennessee. Like I must have just like slept at the wheel going over the interstates literally to get to where I was going in Florida. I must have just like closed my eyes, dreamt.
You got lucky.
I like dreamt through it, man.
You
So
got lucky.
I've gotten lucky for 39 years.
Yeah, I don't
live
know
in
how you're
Memphis?
still alive, Blue.
Yeah, I've lived in Memphis my whole life.
So
Where you
what
live
else
at?
makes it a
Where you live at?
GHETTO?
Fraser originally, I'm in Cordova now.
Well, there you go. Well,
And
Cordova's going down too now.
What else makes it a ghetto? Tell me that.
All the crime,
Crime's it's not that high in
all
Memphis
the, all
compared
the.
to
Well,
other
well,
states.
considering how it is the most dangerous city in the country per capita.
Dangerous city in the country per capita would be Birmingham, Alabama. But anyways, can you continue
With-
to describe what makes a city a ghetto?
Just a rough, not a good place to live.
What is
You're-
no?
you're just saying that,
could
but
be-
you're-
that's a personal opinion. That's not
Well, that's
objective.
what I consider it then.
Do you consider?
No. So what objectively makes a
What are you
city
trying
a
to get me to
ghetto?
say that what are you trying to say something? Make me think I'm saying something else that I'm not saying?
No, I'm just trying to get you
I've
to
already explained it.
describe what would make a place a ghetto.
You
what
heard me.
makes a city a ghetto?
Makes it a ghetto.
I've already told you.
Do you consider Detroit ghetto?
Is it as bad as Memphis? Or
I
is it-
asked you a question. Do you consider Detroit ghetto?
Hadn't been there, don't know.
Is Gary, Indiana, ghetto?
Hadn't been there, don't know.
Okay, so then we're gonna try a different direction then, because you're blaming Democratic policy for that.
Yep.
Is policy written by on the local level or at the state level?
In Memphis?
Can you stop smacking
In
your
general.
goddamn lips?
In general, when you write laws,
Leave me alone.
when you write laws, are they going to be enforced at a local level, at a state level? Who writes them?
At a state level.
Oh,
Oh,
the
okay.
entirety of the United States got it.
So it's a red state.
With a Democratic.
So you think that
with a
Democratic,
Democratic
sure?
plan.
So you think that Democratic cities are going to be more crime riddled?
Look at them.
Oh, I do. So then we would see
What about
the
Portland,
the
Oregon?
bluest. We would see the bluest of the bluest cities
about
in the
Portland,
bluest
Oregon?
of. No, listen, Peter, I'm going to get you there. Hold on, just hold on. If it stands to your logic that Democratic policies are the reason, we would see that the top 10, top 20 cities and states that are the most violent or have the most crime would be the blue ones, and yet they're not.
What about Chicago? Who's in there? In that
Chicago's not even in the
top 10.
top 10. You fucking haploid. You're just a.
Right,
You,
which is what
you,
Audie is trying to get you to, is why
you
you
s-
said the things you said.
You specifically are the sole reason why states like Tennessee will never be blue. You want to know why? Because
Thank God.
you constantly go into cities like Memphis and Nashville, and you want to call them ghetto.
Nashville's not a ghetto.
Why
Again,
not?
can you answer my question? Why
Not as bad.
wouldn't we see the blue states with the blue cities have higher crime than we see the red states with the blue cities?
The blue cities are the ones that got the worst crime.
No, they don't.
They actively don't. You
It's
haploid.
red states. It's state policy. It's Republican policy.
Baton
The only
Rouge.
reason,
Oh,
the
go
only
ahead,
reason
Blue.
you see more crime in cities within red states is because that's where people live.
Population.
Baton Rouge, Louisiana, is pretty high in crime.
And even then, it depends on the crime. Is it violent crime or is it like car theft and car
Like
break-ins?
Petty thefts.
Property, right? It's petty theft and property. I don't care.
Oh, ain't nothing to steal in Baton Rouge.
Why do people steal?
Do what?
Why do people steal?
Because they're not good people.
No, there's a
Poverty.
direct correlation.
Locks
to
are
poverty.
locks are only meant for honest people.
You are so stupid. You are genuinely stupid. Genuinely stupid, Peter.
So What other ghetto cities have you been to?
Portland,
What else?
Seattle. That's doing wonderful, isn't it? Yeah.
What else?
New York. That's a good one.
New York, what?
City.
Oh, okay,
The
got it.
state's pretty
What
cool.
else?
The city's what sucks. The state's
Well,
actually
see,
pretty
most
cool.
people say NYC because New York is the name of the state. What else?
That's about it.
That's it?
Yeah, that's about it. I don't go, man. I
Well,
don't go
that's-
to places.
hold on, I know.
Right. So you haven't been to
What's the
Chicago
common
because you named
denominator?
Chicago.
Yeah, I've been to Chicago.
But he was just explained to that they're not even in the top 10 of
Right.
crime, so now he's taking it back.
Oh, okay.
But what's the common denominator?
I would say Democratic mayors.
They don't all have Democratic mayors, so what's
I'd
the
say
common
enough of them
denominator?
do.
They don't all have Democratic mayors. What's the common denominator?
I have no idea.
Oh, then why are they ghetto?
Crime.
Who causes
You
the
are
crime?
genuinely stupid. Genuinely stupid, Peter. You barely even graduated high school.
Who causes
So-
the
Went to a pretty
crime?
good high school.
I bet the fuck you didn't. You
Bet the
fucking live
fuck
in
I-
Tennessee.
No, I like Audie's question.
Fuck, I
Who causes
did.
the crime?
Yeah, who
Bet the
causes
fuck
the
I
crime?
did.
And don't say bad people because that's just a dumb answer.
What
So who causes the
what
crime?
demographic of people cause the crime, Peter, in those cities?
Poor.
Poverty.
So you can relate poverty to crime. Interesting. You can do it. You know how to do that. Okay.
And the lack of the fathers being in the household.
You
There's the
are
dog.
There it
such-
There
is.
you go.
Again, you don't like blue cities. You don't like blue areas because you guys associate blue areas with non-white
My high school
people.
colors were
You
blue
do
and I
it with
didn't like it.
non-white people is how you guys talk about blue cities.
My high school
And you
colors were
assume
blue,
it's
I didn't like
wrong.
it. Huh?
You assume it's wrong because
But-
you're a
but-
white man in America. You're a selfish prick.
We're just gonna do
Oh,
a
that's
quick
kinda rude.
PSA. In
It's not.
between, Peter can wait a second. We're just gonna do a quick PSA. With the exception of Peter, there's 272 people in this live. Oh, he ran
Peter
away.
ran.
What a little child. Anyways, there's 68 people in this live. I expect each and every one of you to hit that follow button on Monica up at the top and every single account you see on this panel, including her backup account up at the top.
Don't follow me if you smack your lips like fucking Peter. That
Some
shit
Mickey Mouse
bothered the
sounds.
fuck out of me. Ari. That man is sitting on his couch next to a fucking spit bag
So many.
with fucking Copenhagen up to his fucking nostril. Sorry, I didn't mean to get very aggressive. He just fucking.
I
He was
would just
sucking
like
on his gums.
I would just like to point out that Memphis, if it were up to our democratic policies, we would have stricter gun laws than the rest of Tennessee.
Uh-huh.
But
There's
Tennessee is
the supremacy clause.
Yeah, we had referendums on the 2024 ballot for stricter laws, but they
Can
don't
I play
actually
with
do
this one?
anything.
I just
Oh,
don't want to
can I
talk about
just-
Charlie Kirk at all. Like I
I just
literally
want to
don't.
make one statement. I want people to realize that the reason why we don't take the whitehouse.gov, even though it is a .gov website, as a credible source is because it's a press release. Literally, Donald Trump tomorrow could put out on whitehouse.gov declaring, the sky is purple.
Thank you, Scarlett.
And we would all have to acknowledge it to a degree. So that's
How
why
do we not know this guy is purple?
the whitehouse.gov is not a credible source. It is a simple press release.
He asked a really good question though. How do we not know it's purple? You look up and vet the source.
Oh, I can tell you. Well, technically, it is purple because purple is a shade of blue.
Touche.
But that's perfect. So everything that Donald Trump puts on there, I want you to source a primary source for that information. You're exactly right.
Oh, by the way, I just wanted to say this is my troll account. I was just under trolling you ladies. You ladies are doing a perfect job. Good job.
Thanks.
Um,
Thanks.
that wasn't believable. If I'm being honest.
I
Huh?
think you just got owned. I don't know.
Wait!
I
If
think
you were
that
really
was-
trolling and you think we have a great job, I want you to send me 10 and send Olive 10 and send
I
Abby
need
10
fucking
and send Blue
50
10
at
and
this
send Lee
point.
deserve it.
Fucking pay me, bitch! What the fuck?
We're doing such a great job. Prove it.
Also, like, spare at least, like, come on. You can spare, what's hold on, let me see.
Nah, do 50 a piece, bitch. You can't even.
There's, I know I'm
Just
gonna
say we
point
would
out
have won
like
100
send,
yesterday.
if you don't want like at least send us each the I like the rose bear, but really I would prefer the
Send me a
palm the
goddamn
candy
universe.
bouquet. Send each of us the candy bouquet at the very
Yeah, there you
minimum.
go.
That adds
man,
up to
you've got gifts,
10,
gifts.
so.
Men aren't
The-
funny.
The lip smacking just pushed me over a new edge. I can't. No, I can't.
You're not
I'm a
coming
That
back
wasn't
up.
Peter. He was saying that account that he was on is the troll account, like the one with Charlie Kirk's picture, but he wasn't saying Peter was him.
I can't.
That requires some reparations for emotional damage.
I want a group of people who did not vote because they had a fucking morale horse or whatever the fuck to sit in one of these lives and have a conversation with one of these people and tell me why you didn't vote. And I want you to recognize that the people who come up here smacking their fucking lips sounding like, I can't say that word.
I mean, I think that could be, that's one of those things where you do like, not on the normal programming, or you just run it, the background where you do just talk to non-voters and see what we can do to fix that.
No, they make me more
Trump
mad
Daddy
than Trump
complained
supporters.
that Olive muted him on
You
her
didn't
account.
take
Guess
your
what? You're muted
fucking
here too,
invite.
bitch. Have fun with that.
Hector tried to do that in it unalived ashwagandha Hector. So
Hardcore.
That's fair.
yeah,
It's frustrating because their
it makes
reasons are
people-
bullshit. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's fair.
You want to look at me and tell me that you're more moraled than someone who actually goes out and votes?
I actually prefer the people that voted for like Chase Oliver or the other dude that was the independent candidate. I can't remember his fucking name. But just not Stein. There is no respect for Stein voters.
Fuck.
We're gonna get some accidental tap requests because of the panel layout changing.
I love it when they're like, what the fuck happened to the panel?
I know. Sorry, guys. If you're friendly, I'll bring the Quan up real
If
quick.
anyone comes up and starts smacking their lips, I'm going to
Say
boot you
we're-
down real fucking
You
quick.
guys know what time it is. It's going to be time for goodbyes. Unless you're a last-minute Trump supporter.
So,
Stop
Oh my
it.
God.
Naquan?
so
I told you I ain't playing.
Olive kicked.
I can't.
I would just like to say that if Charlie Kirk respected the weapon more, he would still be alive.
I hate that argument.
My husband has the crime map. He just texted me. He's like, I've got the crime map. Let me up.
If he starts smacking, I'm going to drop him too.
Don't smack.
I got the crime map. Hold on a second.
Raymond! Nobody.
Not the government name. No friendlies are allowed to come up now. Fuck you guys.
Stop. Nitro.
He didn't do nothing. That
Oh
baby
gosh.
didn't do
Anyways,
nothing.
Throwing him
somebody can eat me. I won't do the ear smacky, but I'll just say bye.
Bye, Ari. Have a good day.
why
Tread lightly, Naquan.
why y'all doing that to me and Raymond for?
You know why?
You know exactly why.
If we can't have fun,
It's not even fun at this point, Naquan. I was so cautious to not bite my tongue off when this man was speaking because I know Ari and Monty and Blue wanted to, but I swear if that man pops up in my panel, the first thing I'm doing is booting and blocking his fucking ass.
so Republicans love to say it's blue states. It's blue states. You can also find this on Congress. This data was gathered from the CDC, the FBI, and other official government websites. So watch this.
You said FBI wrong, by the way. It's FBI.
So you can type in keywords.
FBI.
You can type in keywords to search. So look, first I'm gonna show you. New York has never made it to top 10. Never. And it has not been in the top 25 in the last 3 decades.
Oh yeah, do not yell at me.
If Oya says anything, if she starts glazing on Naquan, I'm dropping her. I just wanted to know. I'm not
Oh yeah,
doing
good
it.
morning, babe.
Oh, good morning. I just wanted to tell y'all because he was all like Baton Rouge. Well, you guys said Baton Rouge, Louisiana. It's actually Alexandria, Louisiana,
Is
where
it?
my mom is from. Yeah, it's one of the top 10 most dangerous cities in the U.S.
I always thought it was
That's not me
Interesting.
smacking, by the way.
No, I know. No. I know. What Naquan and what work wife husband did was different.
I think it ranks number 6.
Interesting.
Naquan.
Mm-mm.
I can make him stop. I can make him stop. I did ask for me, and it was nice. It was so nice.
Hi, Free. How are you, friend?
Hi. Oh my goodness. I've been trying to come up on your panel for a while, but I was trying to get at that old dude, and then I started taking care of the baby, and I forgot that I requested up. If you want to drop me so that you can keep some opposition up here, but I wanted to chomp at that ass, and I saw the host face. I saw you.
It's
Like,
rough.
you
It's
can't
rough out
hide
there.
your emotions, can you? You can't.
Ugh, no, they always call me crazy eyes. That's their favorite thing is crazy eyes because I have very expressive eyeballs. I can't control my face. I'm like, I'm so sorry. It's not my fault that you're like this, but I'm gonna react.
Yeah, you can drop
I got
me.
the crime map from
Well, thank you for being
Nice
here,
to
Free. I
see you.
appreciate
No
it.
problem. I didn't mean to come up still.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. I
Not
got
the
This is
MAGA
great, though.
Wi-Fi taking you too.
Wi-Fi. Why is it all blurry? And oh, your face.
What the
There's
fuck
your
is
crime map from 2020. If you guys want to look at war-torn Oregon.
war-torn Oregon is
Oregon?
crazy.
Trump said that everything was on fire in Oregon. At least that's what he saw on TV.
That map is
I
green.
know,
They ain't on fire.
But like, look at Louisiana,
He said-
Arkansas, Tennessee. Like all these
Uh-huh.
red states are just crime-ridden.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Really crime ridden.
Florida's higher than
It's a-
Colorado.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said
Florida.
he talked to the government, either the mayor of Portland or the governor of Oregon. I can't remember which, but he said that. So it's not what I'm seeing on TV.
Right now, Texas.
I think they're playing 2020 clips to him.
Yeah. Right now, Texas has about
He's
1,000 murder as far as 2025, which is 3 times higher than the national average. So please elaborate for me how blue cities are so bad when we have Texas
Hi, Steve.
that is 3 times higher than a national average for murder.
Oh, you know what I forgot to mention? Actually, in Alexandria, Louisiana, they just had somebody pew pew at a school resource officer and had no kids going there.
Bro.
And they had to cancel a homecoming because they were having BOMB threats, and they unalived somebody behind a school. So yeah.
Renee, will you write your question into chat for me? I am watching the chat, so I can answer that way for you.
About 34 minutes ago, a 16-year-old girl was pew-pewed and critically injured in Washington Park home in Chicago.
I mean, the thing is crime happens, but we have to look at the rate at which it is happening, why it is
Right.
happening. You're going to get it. Like if I were to watch my news every weekend, it's going to sound like Colorado's falling apart. It's not. That's the stuff that makes them money to talk about.
I mean, the news is no different than paid advertisements.
Right.
Sad shit is if Republicans really cared about unalivements, they would make stringent pew pew laws because all the pew pews that come into New York don't come from New York State. They come from places like fucking Georgia, Virginia, and shit like that. They don't come from upstate. They literally come from other states that do not have fucking the same kind of laws we do.
So,
First of all, when I brought mine
Just like the Pope
through
said
TSA,
yesterday.
it came
Raymond,
from
you have a lag, babe.
Kansas.
not the immediate yell at husband.
Well, he keeps answering like he's waiting for the lag to stop.
I'll just leave.
So go.
Dramatic.
I didn't mean leave. I meant never mind. We're just
So,
gonna-
Monica, I know that you're going to use the government with what I'm about to say, but Olive, I am literally fighting for my life right now because I did the thing.
I can hear it in your voice how quickly you're speaking right now. That you are absolutely like on edge.
I feel like I'm going to unalive.
Stop it. Drink some water. So
Right.
Renee was asking about
Oh.
what redistricting is. Okay, so it's like when people, if your population changes after, most of the time it happens
After
like
census.
after a census, so every 10 years. So the last one was in 2020. They you have a different population, you have an increase, you have a decrease in certain areas of your state. It's just going to happen. So what they do is a lot of the Democratic states specifically, they hire a independent redistricting commission who comes in and says, based off of this population in all of these areas, specifically the counties where you vote for like your Congress people, right, or your representative, excuse me, in the House of Representatives, is they will go through and say, do we need to add a seat here? So do we need to add an extra person? That's what happened in my district after our census. We needed to add an 8th district into Colorado. So we got an 8th, and so people then vied in an election for that seat. So that's what redistricting is when you then change the boundaries and you either get new seats or sometimes you lose seats depending on how the population is going based off of the census. Then you also asked about gaining seats because you're not seeing that. So what I'm referring to is it's not always, we did get the one in Arizona, right? But it's not just the senators and the House of Representatives. It's like special elections like judges, special elections like state legislatures. The Democrats are kicking the ass of Republicans in these special elections, and we've seen that from when Trump was inaugurated. Is this like Democrats are winning these seats, and that's judges, that's state legislatures, that's Congress people, all over the place.
In New Canton, Illinois, every resident is on lockdown as law enforcement responds to an active PPR within town limits. The Pike County Sheriff's Department is responding to what they call an active situation. Initiated, that's how that word works, initiated the lockdown according to a post that they sent on social media. The Hall Kinderhook Fire Protection District told residents to stay inside and lock their doors. Hello, why are you yelling at me? Inside and lock their doors until otherwise told.
Yeah, something happened at a Starbucks too. I think yesterday or the day before. It's getting fucking crazy.
Just another day in America, I guess.
I was just about to say. I mean,
like, y'all went from goddamn pew pew and people that's just trying to learn to motherfuckers that's just serving coffee. How the fuck are y'all mad at coffee?
I don't think they're mad. Okay,
doesn't make any sense.
It's because the immigrants bring the coffee.
Probably.
It's because of the bones.
When you look at the bones.
But yes, to talk about the censoring thing too, it is every 10 years. Most Democratic states actually have a independent person or independent group that actually do the redistricting. Republican states don't do that. They literally do it themselves, which to me is fucking stupid. Also, Dems did vote to end gerrymandering, and every Republican voted against it.
Right.
Did that fucker send me $50?
Also,
no.
It's
No
gotten
way.
so bad. Oh,
Oh, go ahead, boy.
it's gotten so
yeah,
bad
go.
with the pew pewings. Don't yell at me. Only one person is allowed to yell at me.
Sorry.
Love you.
Not the immediate.
It's gotten so bad with the pew pewings that they've like canceled, like, so around Mardi Gras time, like in my village, where like we go around like throwing like water balloons, we dress up in like costume and stuff, so you don't know who's who.
Mhm.
Like they've canceled that completely now because it's gotten so bad. They don't want anything to happen, like somebody that's not from there comes there and is wearing a mask, and all of a sudden a cousin is unalived.
It's that salt on salt crime, guys.
Well,
at this point, I won't be surprised if ICE is out there in costume.
Well, they picked up my cousin like when they first started doing the picking up people, and it was like really kind of weird because number one, he's black. Number two, he lived he's going to college in Baton Rouge. So his mom had to drive like freaking like 2 hours to come bring his social security card and birth certificate and be like, yeah, no, he is a US resident. He was born here.
All right,
Metro knock something over.
I need to drop and hit the gym before traffic in New York get crazy because it's Yonkapah and there's no school today.
What you do?
It's Yonkapah.
What the fuck is that?
Yom
Jewish
Jewish holiday.
Yonkapah. It's the Jewish holiday. So yeah, I need to move.
Well, bye,
I know you're not
Daquan. Have
talking
fun
to
at
my
the gym.
bestie like that.
Wait, no, not talking to your bestie, but 1776. Please come up and elaborate for us.
He can come tomorrow. I'm gonna go eat lunch.
I go start. I see you guys in a minute.
Can I say
I love
something
you.
before we?
Yeah,
end?
no, I was all it was going, and then I'm dropping Daquan. Go ahead, Chris.
Oh, okay. I want to acknowledge the fact that you hit 10K followers. That is amazing, and I know that I started in this journey in April or March, whatever it was, but throughout this time that I've been watching your lives, I've learned so much, and I have developed a very strong friendship with you, and I am so grateful to have you in my life, and I really want you to buy that book.
I'm gonna. That's
because
what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go buy it. I'll show it in the Discord. I'll prove it.
because you deserve it all, Monica. Like I can't even emphasize it enough. You are
You
the
need to
best.
give yourself just as much praise as you do for your friends. That's what you need to do.
I'll make that promise. Okay, I'll
Work
make
on it. At least work on it.
Okay, I'll do that.
I will fight you, Chris.
and Blue wants all the smoke if you don't.
I mean, you know what I said in my live yesterday. That's all I'm gonna say.
Don't be afraid of him. He got a cat named Nitroglycerin.
Nitroglycerin
Like
is
shit to be
crazy.
afraid
He
of.
is the bomb.
And that baby is innocent, and that's what I'm gonna say to that. I love
He
you all.
just knocked the laptop off the
No,
off
he
the
didn't.
table.
No, he didn't.
You didn't see shit.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
You guys, thank you for being here. I love you guys so much. I did hit 10K. I'm super excited about that. I appreciate that so many people want to listen to my content or engage with my content in any way. Truly, the only reason I'm here is because you guys are here to support me. So they can keep yelling that I'm a stay-at-home mom without a job, but you guys are here making it a job for me, and so I appreciate that. We will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. I will be back anywhere between 9:30 a.m. and 10 a.m. Mountain Time, whatever time that is for you. I do post my lives, the entirety of my lives, onto YouTube the next day, so you can go to my YouTube and check that out. I do have all of my fancy links in my bio. I have a Discord where we get to go and have a bunch of fun while we're talking to these people or just in general. Post things to each other. Yes, Wicked. I'm so excited for November. I will be insufferable in November, and I do not apologize for that. Cynthia Erivo is everything. Thank you guys so much. I will see you tomorrow. Make sure you're taking care of yourselves, drinking water, doing something for yourself, spending time with your friends and family, touch a little bit of grass, take a breath. My husband and I just found this show. It's a UK show on YouTube because you can't find it here, but it's on YouTube. If you find it, it's called Taskmaster. It is the silliest little show I've ever watched. These comedians do really inane tasks, really dumb tasks. But if you just need a break, if you need a break from all the bullshit where you can unplug and just watch something silly that's going to make you laugh, I urge you to find that and to watch it. Other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you guys so much.